rain is falling, but we will have baseball for you live on MLB Network. The opener of the final series of the year between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Gordon Francis will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping into the box, Luis Lopez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they enter this one in good shape. Winners in 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, Dero, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
As a look, now the pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And there's one away. So a runner aboard at second here with one away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch misses the throw down. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. 3-2 pitch. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
That is 4.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, number 32. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit in the air to right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And the run will trot home to score from third as the White Sox claim the early 1-0 lead.
That is good. The left fielder,
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Carson Fulmer gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a...
Now, meanwhile, the throw to second is there, and he is out trying to steal the base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
Hit down the third baseline. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So here's the Royals DH, Elvis Villarreal. He's a guy hoping to finish strong in the season's final month. Definitely in the discussion for Rookie of the Year honors. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball back outside.
2 out, nobody on. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Vinny Domit, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Two and one.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base, almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Ball even at 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come. As we begin the second here in Kansas City, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all as the game progresses. However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't supposed to intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do call a delay, but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
Up next for Chicago, Renato Nunez. Now here's the pitch. Ball one. Nunez, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. 1-0 good guys as we play inning number 2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Perez recovers and he makes the throw to first. Nunez is retired, 2 down now.
The right fielder.
Ready now for the White Sox, Lester Windsor. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
On the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dilo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Here's Leonis Martin. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Leonis Martin. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Luis Lopez. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. The 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. Clark into foul territory, and that will end up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Last half of the second set to go. And standing in is the rookie third baseman, Shea Clark. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delmonico waits on it. 1 out.
Batting 5th.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Jose Ramirez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Nope,
First pitch is a curveball that's inside. 1-0.
Nope, 1-0.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Popped up. Casilla shading to his right, and that's the second out of the inning. Now in the box, Alejandro Sanchez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch. Sanchez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
3-0 to him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So striding in, Damon Rodriguez. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Sanchez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he'll be tagged out at second. At the plate, Stephen Elam. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yohan Moncada. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take. He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The 0-2 once more. A ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Now at the plate, number 32. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one. We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
You know, that almost works like a pitch out there. Maybe you get the guy to chase out of the zone, but at the very least,
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Damon Rodriguez, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as the numbers there tell you the whole story.
Rodriguez
tried to check it, and it's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Rodriguez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So far on the year, Rodriguez is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Stepping into the box, Luis Valdez. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Danny Nowakowski. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Here it comes.
Two balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. A shot down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Now the payoff pitch home. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
2-2. Count remains 2-2. The pitch. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Renato Nunez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Lester Windsor is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Fastball called strike, 1-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. He'll try again, 1-2. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the... Now batting, Salvador Perez.
The catcher, Salvador Perez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Martin. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated
striding forward now is the DH, Elvis Villarreal. He drew a walk his first time up. Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Ready now, Vinny Domit, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1, no strike.
The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. A curveball hit right back at him, and he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and into bat next the left-handed outfielder Leonis Martin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike. In his career, Martin hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And there's ball 2 now. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup now, and stepping in, Luis Lopez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Hot shot on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Into the box, Stephen Elam, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. And a double steal try here. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's safe at third as they pull off the double steal. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. So here's Yoan Moncada. It was a walk in his last trip. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. From the belt, kicks and deals. Down and away, ball one.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
A ball and a strike now. This is lined into the gap in left center, and he's going to come through here with extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Shea Clark. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
A good fastball above the belt is normally a pitch that batters love to take a rip at, but that one froze him.
Towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Delmonico is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So coming to the plate, Alejandro Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
1-1 to count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
The batter, number 4.
Standing in now, Damon Rodriguez. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. One and 2 the counts of the Royals shortstop.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Popped him up. Casilla is there. And that retires the side. Justin Verlander takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's inside.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
A 2-1 count to Nunez.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready for another shot now. Lester Windsor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
So he got him swinging. Lester Windsor sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Luis Valdez. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Danny Nowakowski. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. A ball that's tarrying, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Yeah, and he's the type of player that's thinking triple as soon as he hit it to the outfield. Pretty elite speed on display here as he rockets around second. Would have taken a perfect play and relay to even have a chance to throw him out here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Salvador Perez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
But one's all they get as the run scores. Here it comes. Elvis Villarreal is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. And it's 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Luis Lopez. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Rodrigo Raimo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 51, Rodrigo Raimo.
First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Raimo is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
The next 0-2.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Line towards center field. Nowakowski is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Stephen Elam comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Valdez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Juan Minaya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 37, Juan.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Vinny Domet.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Grounded to third. On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home seventh.
The third baseman, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Shea Clark. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-0 on the way. Nope. 3-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 14.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's high for a ball. 1-0. Ball and no strikes. The count to Jose Ramirez.
Ball, that's inside.
Hit in the air out toward left. On the run is Delmonico. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Hey, guys, that's the danger of falling behind in a show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
Curtis Rodriguez will come on now and pinch run here.
Second base. Number 11, Curtis Rodriguez.
At the plate, Alejandro Sanchez. Pitch inside the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to. Nothing doing for the Royals. They trail it here 4-2. Damian Hollis has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, number 32, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And digging in next will be the outfielder Nicky Delmonico. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. So a runner at first now with 1 away. And into bat next, the catcher Wellington Castillo. From the stretch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Renato Nunez. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
In the dirt. The throw will go to third, and it's too late as he's in there. The 1-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Xavier Cedeno is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Alejandro Sanchez. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Cedeno is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Count is 1-2 now. And now a pitch on the way.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here now the 2-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
In now, Damon Rodriguez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now, 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Runners on the move for second. Sent out to straightaway center field. Martin able to take it in for the first out. On to first, the double play. Digging in to try it again, Luis Valdez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's set and the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Popped into the air, back behind second. Moncada will wait on it. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Roy kicking off the top of the ninth, Lester Windsor, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Now batter, the center fielder.
Digging in, Leonis Martin. Couple of walks for him thus far. Back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box now, Luis Lopez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And now time is called and the reliever is warm out there. Noah Ilez comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
3-0 to him now. From the stretch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Stephen Elam. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. A swing and a miss, and that's a big out number 1. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
The batter,
so here's the cleanup hitter, number 32. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low for ball 1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
To 2-2 now. 2-2. Here it is.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
The payoff pitch. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. Domet is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Jerry Familia takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 33.
Digging in and looking for more, Danny Nowakowski. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. And that's taken for strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. And up steps Salvador Perez. Lifetime against Familia. He's got a 3 for 5 line. First pitch of the at-bat. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's out.
1 out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Familia has pitched just under 60 innings and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. Here it is, the 3-0 is taken, strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Perez will lay off, and he'll reach. It's ball 4. Next will be the designated hitter, Elvis Villarreal. Brian Ramiro will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 21, Brian.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's a strike. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And he fouls this one off. And now the runner's trying for third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Now to the plate, Vinny Domet. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that. They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not picking.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score tonight.